What's up YouTube, it's Soul State, and today we are going to talk about the release coming up tomorrow, or one of the releases that's coming up tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to see the release of the Air Jordan 13 Retro Del Sol. This is a Jordan 13 that is primarily white, a little bit of yellowish orange color. It looks just like every other Jordan 13, but we're going to go through, we're going to discuss stock numbers, resale prices, resale analysis of the shoe. We're going to talk about what sites you should be prioritizing, what bots you should be prioritizing, and what your ideal setup should look like for the release tomorrow. If you guys enjoy the content here, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We post brand new videos every single day at noon. We do live streams every Tuesday, Thursday evening, as well as a live copy stream every Saturday that there is a release. We will be going live tomorrow, 1 hour before this release. So I believe we're going to go live at 8 or 9, probably 8 a.m. Central tomorrow morning. So set your notifications, guys. Come hang out with us during the stream and see how we do on these Jordan 13 Del Sols. Without further ado, guys, let's get into how to cop the Jordan 13 Retro Del Sol. All right, the Jordan 13 Retro Del Sol comes in at a retail price of $200 for the men's pair, and then for the GS pair, it is going to be coming in at $150. The same price that we usually see for all Jordan 13s. This one, stock numbers, I'm expecting stock numbers to be pretty high on these. I don't think that you're going to have too tough of a time getting these as long as they release a decent amount of stock online. But in reality, guys, I think that this one is definitely a quick sell. I think if you can get these pairs in, move them as fast as you can. For about 7 to 10 days, I think prices are really going to fall off on these, especially once people get all pairs in hands. They're definitely going to fall off. The 13s, they aren't traditionally a great shoe. They're not a great money maker by any means, but these will do well locally. Most 13s do well locally on eBay, or if you sell them on apps quickly. But my target size range for this release, guys, men's sizes are going to be anything 10 and above. And then for GS pairs, it's going to be between 6 to 7Y. So really, you only need to run 6Y, 6.5Y, and 7Y for GS pairs. And then for men's pairs, like I said, run size is 10 and up. Talking about where these shoes are going to be releasing, guys, they're probably going to release on all foot sites Saturday morning. I'm not sure how much stock will be loaded up, but I would expect them to release on Foot Locker and Champs. I want to say Champs right now is the only one with them loaded up on the back end, but I do believe Foot Locker and Champs, maybe Eastbay might get some pairs, but definitely Foot Locker and Champs should get some pairs of these. Also, we are going to see Dick's Sporting Goods release these Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Central Time as well. So we're going to have a chance to use Stormy on DSG. We'll obviously have some Shopify releases. We'll probably have Shop Nice Kicks, Shoe Palace, TIFF, all at their usual times. This is going to be a pretty straightforward release. I don't expect them to do anything too crazy with their bot protection. Should be pretty normal. Hopefully a little bit more lax than usually. Just because of the shoe that's releasing. We will see a release on Finish Line and JD as well. I'm not sure how much stock will be loaded up there, but we will get some pairs dropping there as well. And then obviously we'll see these drop on sneakers as well. Be sure to enter in on the sneakers app Saturday morning. Nike has free returns, so if for whatever reason the size gets bricked, you can always return it. So that's the main analysis, guys. We're gonna head over. We're gonna look at StockX in just a minute. And we are going to talk about a little bit more some of the trends that we may see with these. One thing to remember about Jordan 13s, as I mentioned earlier, you can't let online prices dictate your entire feelings about this shoe. I do think that this is more of a local mover than anything. Jordan 13s always do really well locally. So if you can get these pairs and you can move them locally, you're going to make a decent amount on these. I would say if you can too, I think this would be a great shoe to take to any type of sneaker con event. I think that you could get a nice price for these selling it at an event like that. So keep that in mind as well, guys. But let's head over to StockX. Let's look at Jordan 13 Del Sol, and we will discuss a little bit more in depth some of the resale analysis that we may see. We'll do men's pairs and GS pairs. So let's take a look at it right now. And I'll put you guys up on the screen. All right, chat. Here we are right here. We're going to take a look at these Jordan 13 Retro Del Sols. As you can see, prices right now, not doing anything crazy. Most sizes are right around that same 240 to 245 range. Like I said, guys, sizes 10 and up will be the sizes to go for sure on these right here. The graphs, some of the sales, everything's been pretty consistent pre-release, and then obviously here this past week prices have really dipped, but I do expect to see these pick back up right after Saturday. But like I said, I only expect prices to be at a high for 7 to 10 days. After that, they're going to fall back down again. So make sure that you sell your pairs very quickly. And then taking a look at the GS pairs, going to be the same thing really, guys, on these. As you guys can see, sizes 6 to 7Y, those are going to be the best. Definitely go for those. And as you guys can see, basically the same price trend here that we saw on the men's pairs. Prices have been pretty steady overall. And then the last week, they've really dropped off. Same thing for these. I think 7 to 10 days is probably the max window that you're going to want on these. So be sure that if you get these in, you are able to move them pretty quickly. Like I said, locally, these would be a great thing to move. I will say, guys, don't sleep on consignment as well. I think a lot of people don't take advantage of consignment, and I think a shoe like this will do well at sneaker stores. Make sure that you find your one store. A lot of times, guys, I wouldn't go for these big companies to consign your shoes with. Try to find a local store that you can work out a consignment deal with. It's usually the best way to make profit on it. These shoe stores are able to charge a little bit more than you or I could, and if their fees are pretty modest, then it would be a great idea to try to consign these shoes. If you have any questions about consignment overall, feel free to comment down below, and I will let you guys know any tips or tricks that I found on consigning. I consign a lot of my shoes these days. It's just the best way to go for me. I don't need the cash immediately, so I'm able to wait a little bit to make sure I get maximum profit for every single shoe that I'm selling. But guys, that is going to be it for this one. This was just a quick how to cop resale analysis. Let me go over the bots real fast that I'm going to be using. For foot sites, obviously I'll be using Valor. I'll be using Prism. For Shopify, I'll probably stick with Valor on that one as well. And then for DSG, you guys know that I'll run Stormy. If I run Finish Line or JD, it will be Valor and Prism that I'll be relying on. But that is an if. I'm not sure if I'll run those or not. But that's the plan for this week. But be sure to tune into the stream tomorrow, guys. I'll go over my setup live with you guys a little bit before the release. Like I said, I'm going to be going live 1 hour before release time. If you guys are in need of a cook group, check out Soul Palace, linked down below, guys. Free trial going on right now for Soul Palace. Check that out. Revitalizing that group. It's really coming back here in the next couple days, so make sure that you're in the group while you still can be. But that's it, guys. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe on this channel. Turn post notifications on. I will see you guys tomorrow bright and early for the stream. Bring your coffee, bring your bots. Let's get ready to cop some shoes. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. This is Soul State signing out.